Welcome to Straight No Chaser. Some talk shows dilute the issues. We just serve the hard stuff. So welcome your hosts, your girl Aunt Beezy, Pastor C, Then Bad, and the Chief.
Welcome to Straight No Chaser, where we never dilute the issues, we only serve the hard stuff. It's your girl, Aunt Beezy, and as always, I'm here with my fabulous co-host, Pastor C.
I am he. What's up, Aunt Bees?
Thin Bad.
Hey.
And the Chief.
Hey there.
And we also have some amazing guests today as well, so we welcome all of our guests to our show today as well. And, you know, welcome to 2019, guys.
Man. 2019.
Man.
Let's do it.
I mean, I don't know if I speak for everybody when I say thank God.
Yeah.
You speak. Yes, you do.
2018 was a hot mess. But I hope, besides, you know, all the craziness that went on in the world, I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season and year as well. Because just because there was a lot of hectic things going on doesn't mean that you couldn't personally have a great year. So, but 2018 is now history. A lot of things occurred last year. We lost legends like the Queen of Soul.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Man, we lost who else? The Queen of Soul, Joe Jackson. We lost a lot of people last year.
Joe Jackson did?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Democrats took back control of the House. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Carolinas weathered a horrible storm. And Kevin Hart stepped down from hosting the Oscars. So whatever your favorite headline was, it is now time to bring in the new year and let go of the old. Millions of people around the world have resolutions ranging from huge achievements to just simplistic changes in attitudes or habits or behaviors. Some people want to stop leeching from mom and dad and finally get a job.
Right.
My God.
No shade. Others want to get back in their high school cheerleading outfit from 20 years ago.
That's hilarious.
And others want to be more appreciative of things that they have. So whatever it is, let's talk about it. Yeah. Resolutions. Are they real change, or do people usually get back to business as usual? So to help us with the discussion, we have Rhonda Wynn on the line, who is an empowerment coach.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Rhonda, how you doing?
Hey.
Sorry to cut you off. But she is an empowerment coach and the CEO of Rhonda Wynn Empowerment. So before we get going with our wonderful guests and our fabulous co-host, who I haven't talked with since 2018.
It's been a year.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Let me remind our listeners to call us at 702-425-7789 or chat with us live via Spreaker to share your resolution promises. So, Miss Wynn, good evening. How are you?
Hi. I am doing well. And it's
Awesome.
so funny that you said, good riddance to 2018 because it was one of my best years.
Oh.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So, our first question is, can you tell us why people make resolutions?
I think that people are always, coming from a place of growth and a growth mindset. I think the thing with the resolutions and the January 1st is it's almost like because it's a new calendar year, people are about the fresh start.
Gotcha.
January 1st is a very forgiving time. So I think that people are always setting goals and wanting to grow, but the idea behind a resolution is now I have an excuse to make the change.
Good perspective.
That is a good perspective. I mean, I know a lot of people who are like, it's almost like the new year forces them to finally stick with whatever they've been struggling with the year before. So there are people that I know who haven't gone to the gym and they're like, okay, I'm going to get myself together. So by the beginning of the new year, it's going to be new year, new me. I know you heard that. New year, new me.
Yes. Yes. And I think that there's groupthink behind the idea of a resolution. I mean, you can set a goal, you know, the other 364 days a year, but because everyone is kind of in this mindset of, okay, fresh year, fresh start, a lot of times people wait until the new year to put a plan into action.
That's good.
Yeah, that is really good. So can you also kind of give us an idea, or at least your opinion, of why a lot of people can't stick with their resolutions? Like, they're so excited. They're so excited to start them, but it's like eventually they fizzle out. So why is that?
That's, you know what, and because my resolution is to grow my hair back, and it hasn't begun. So I need to understand why is that.
For 2021, or where are we going with this?
Please help us. Please help us. Please.
Well, to speak to that, one of the reasons is it ain't realistic.
Oh, shade.
Boom, boom.
You know what's really funny? When I posted about tonight's episode on social media, I'm pretty sure one of the things I said is, please tune in because this one's going to get real shady.
I see that. Yeah, where's the sun around
it?
here?
You can always buy your hair off of Amazon like I do. I mean, I have a referral.
Yep, bundles. Get those bundles.
Thin Bear, you believe in man weave, man?
Shoot.
Where the love go? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. Wake up, bro.
No, but seriously, I think one of the main reasons that people fail with their resolutions, there's a lot of reasons, seriously, but one of the biggest reasons is there was never a plan in place for this goal. You know, I mean, I'm from the place of, you know, a resolution is just a goal. It really is. And if you don't have a plan in place, if you're not doing the prep work you need to do, if you are going to start this big change, new year, new me, a lot of people should be laying their groundwork in quarter 4. And there's no research, there's no preparation, there's no seeing what obstacles you're going to have to overcome and putting a plan in place. People just wake up and say, okay, January 1, I'm going to be on track to lose, 20 pounds. But what's the plan? How are you going to do this? Where is your support system? Do you even know why you want this resolution to happen? That's a big thing, is most folks don't know their why.
Do you also believe that some of these resolutions are encouraged and influenced by emotions? They are emotional decisions or emotional goals that individuals set, whether it be seasonal or annually. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that a lot of people do set goals based on the climate of the community that they're in at the time. A lot of times people are the holidays we just got off the holidays, right? And a lot of people put a lot of value into spending money around the holidays and buying gifts and doing things. So, a lot of times come January, folks are broke. So they're like, okay, well, I'm going to put resolutions in place where I need to make more money, or I'm going to save more money, because the emotion behind, I spent maybe a lot of money that I didn't have in the holiday season, and I don't want to be in this place next holiday season. So next year, I'm going to save all of this money, or I'm going to start my Christmas shopping early, or I'm not going to overspend. We set these kind of unrealistic resolutions for ourselves based on what we're feeling at the moment, and that's really not going to work for our life.
Wow.
Well, let me ask the group a question. Okay, Thin Bad, what was your resolution for this year, if you don't mind sharing?
Sure. My resolution was not to make no more damn resolutions. That was my resolution for this year. I'm not going to start off the year upsetting myself and stressing myself out about stuff that is not going to happen. I'm not going to do any resolutions that are going to be broken by day 3.
Absolutely.
Not because of me, because of something else unforeseen. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to de-stress, and I am not making no more damn resolutions. and I resolved to do that. And so far, I'm on point.
That's
I'm
good.
feeling good about myself.
Okay, Pastor C.
Well, I'm not a resolution guy. I'm a goal setter. However, I'm a strategist. I assess what worked and what did not work, and then I execute according to a plan that I already have in place. I believe that resolutions are encouraged by some type of emotion. Like our sister Rhonda was saying, people spend all that money and then they say, I'm going to save money. That's just my resolution. Well, you don't have a choice if you ain't got it no more. So I am learning now how to execute plans, and I am not moved by a calendar year because just because the year changed does not mean people change. And, I don't care how many promises or covenants that you make with yourself. If you don't have a discipline, you won't be able to fulfill it or keep it. And so I'm a strategist. My wife and I, we sit down and see what worked, what need to be tweaked, Chief, and then we move forward from there.
Okay. How about you, Aunt Beezy?
I don't know if this is really like a spur of the moment resolution, because this is something I've just kind of been doing since before the new year. But I just want to hold myself more accountable for things,
That's good.
Okay.
I just self-discipline, and a big thing that I struggle with is making tough decisions and sticking to those, because especially when it comes to people in my life, because when I see it affecting them negatively, I start to feel bad, and then I'll kind of backtrack when I really need to put my foot down. So I think throughout the year, I just really want to be a little bit more assertive and hold myself a little bit more accountable for things.
Okay.
That's good. Chief, what about you, Chief?
Well, my goal is, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but
Oh Lord.
well, I have an issue with this, but I'm going to work on. Rhonda, need you to help me to work on this one. Can you help me?
Okay.
Okay.
I can help you.
Don't agree.
Hold on.
Don't agree yet,
Don't
Miss
say
Rhonda.
okay until
Well,
you hear.
We don't know what's going to happen now.
I don't know if you've listened to this show before, but it can get real
Lord.
crazy with the requests.
Well, what I want to do is this year, when I'm on the beach, I want to not have that urge to wear my black socks and brown sandals.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my
See?
goodness.
I got you. I got
So
you.
can you help me with that?
I got you with that.
I mean, I just can't help it. I mean,
can
you
definitely help you.
you get on your shorts down to your knees, and then you just feel like something's missing. And then I look, and there go my black socks, and then my brown sandals. They're calling me, man. They're calling me.
Oh,
God.
goodness.
So
I don't think that can be helped.
well, if Pastor C can get some hair,
Yeah, come on.
you can't help me
Come
with my
on.
black socks and brown sandals.
Listen.
I'm
Come
the
on.
hat queen. I got an answer for everything.
So hats, right. I'm sitting up here with a hat on now.
not even a hat, but have you seen on social media how the guys have been getting the waves and stuff and the lace front beards? It's
That's
possible.
demonic.
It's crazy.
See,
No,
we
it's
going
voodoo.
down-
It's
no,
crazy.
See, you're going to another show.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just saying,
that's another show.
I mean, not to get off topic, but
and-
it's possible
Bald
if
heads
you really
matter.
want it.
I'd rather stay bald. Bald heads matter. Come on.
And so,
Everything is possible.
Oh.
well, but see, here's the issue though. Now, how many resolutions have you broken over the years, Thin Bad?
Oof,
Uh-oh. Here we go.
good one.
Don't lie. Come on. How many have you made over the years that you haven't done, Thin Bad?
Oh,
He probably can't think of
Use your words.
no sign language on the
Most
radio.
of them. Most of them.
See, listen to that. He's sweating.
No sign language on the radio, brother.
Use your words. Use your words.
I was gonna stop. I had one. I was gonna stop cussing, and you was trying to make me mess that one up. No, I don't.
You're going to try to stop cussing, damn it.
Well, I see I already messed that one up because I included one in my resolution to not make any more.
That's right.
That's true.
But I'm sure I had broken some. I can't tell you how many, but but I adopted the idea of not making any resolutions when I really didn't. I was like, why does this one day gonna make me, do something that I ought to be doing? If I ought to be doing something, then I should go ahead and start it whenever. But so I just decided
any
not
time
to
of
make a
the year.
resolution until I hit, any time of the year. So I need is, we get caught up in all of that stuff, that and Valentine's